KNDY.
Good afternoon and welcome back into Barton County Community College. We are in Great Bend, Kansas. It is the 1A Division II Girls State Championship matchup between Hanover and Lebo. The Lady Wildcats looking for back-to-back championships for the first time since 2017-18. Lebo, on the other hand, looking for their first title since 2001. This was a matchup of last year's championship game, and one in which the Hanover girls ran past Lebo 59-34. This is also two teams that have met up the last 3 years in girls state volleyball championships. So a lot of history between these two schools here on the court this afternoon. Max Blasky with you along for the ride as we get closer to tip-off. I want to give a shout-out to our sponsors today, Hanover Electric, Midwest Products, Goods Bar and Grill, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, the Hanover Hospital, Bruna Implement, Citizen State Bank branches, B&W Electric, the Main Street Market of Hanover, Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Ricky's Cafe, Hanover Housing, Owens Original Floral, Dewis Automotive, and Blue Valley Technologies, Kramer Oil, Tuttle Creek Outdoors, Blue Valley Trailers, Highland Community College, JD Construction, Landall Company, and Kinsley Mortuary. The right for the 2024 1A Division II Girls Championship is on the line. Up next here on KNDY.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
Max Blasky back with you here this afternoon on a full slate of high school basketball. This rounds out our afternoon with Championship Saturday here between Hanover and Lebo. Another TVL team, the Frankfort Lady Wildcats. We'll get ready to tip off here at 6:15 too as well. Bruce Dierking has that call out in Colby over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. If you happen to be a Frankfort fan there looking for your contest, just swing on over to the AM 1570 side. Of course, you can find all the games at KNDYradio.com and in the free KNDY FM mobile app too as well. Want to remind everyone that all of these broadcasts will be published as a podcast at KNDYradio.com. You can go back and listen to at any time throughout the season. If you get a little bored during the summer and think, my golly, I want to listen to some good high school basketball, swing on over, pull those up, and give a listen to all the great action that has happened throughout the TVL. all this season. It is Hanover, it is Lebo in the girls' state championship for the second time in a row. Lebo came in as the number 2 overall seed. They handled Merced Valley 56-29 in first-round action before tripping Wallace County Friday night 47-36. Lebo is led by senior guard Aubrey Peak and do-it-all scoring junior, Sage Hadley. They're both averaging just a hair under double figures here at the tournament, averaging just a hair over, 16. Oh, here it is. Hadley 17 points per game on the season. Peak at 16 points per game. Hanover came in as the number 5 overall seed. They are your 1A Division II defending girls championship. Hanover got a win Thursday evening, 57-43 behind 18 points from freshman Gracie Bruno on 5 for 5 from behind the arc. Then Hanover handled upset-minded Northern Valley Friday night, 56-28. It was a team effort by Hanover, but led by Anna Juneman with 24 points and 10 steals in that contest as Hanover looking for their 5th state championship in school history and their first back-to-back one since 17-18. Under head coach Chris Beichman has only missed the state tournament one time in his career, looking for his 3rd ring here today. We're going to take another timeout as, of course, both teams will be introduced here throughout this afternoon. Both squads, everyone recognized for the girls' contest on both 12-man rosters. When we come back, we'll take a look at how action elsewhere around the state has panned out today on a championship Saturday, as well as get you prepared for this rematch of last year's girls' championship matchup between Hanover and Lebo coming up next here on KNDY FM 95.5.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
It's your land. You know what you need to run your farm operation. And it's a lot more than just seed and soil, livestock, and farm machinery. That's why we're here to design a plan that fits your farm, your family, and your life. We're local and we're here to help you grow. Stop by and let's talk. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu. Choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
It is Championship Saturday here on KNDY FM 95.5. Hanover and Lebo about ready to tip off in front of us over on our sister station, AM 1570 FM 94.1. Bruce Dierking on the call as the Frankfort Lady Wildcats look for their first state title since 1981. That game, of course, over on our sister station can be found at KNDYradio.com too as well. It's been a full day here already at Great Bend. The Axtell boys were able to pick up a third-place finish with a 80-72 win over Knighton. And also boys championship game right before this, Cunningham wins their first state title in school history with a 60-55 win over these Lebo Wolves. Lebo, the only school in the state of Kansas with both boys and girls team in semifinal action here this weekend. Elsewhere around the state, Centralia girls were able to place third in the 1A Division I bracket out at Colby with a 58-52 win over South Garay, and the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs unfortunately fell to State Power St. Mary's Colgan 58-47 for a fourth-place finish at the 2A state tournament out in Dodge City. Hanover Lady Wildcats, our last docket of the evening, as they get ready to tip us off here in the nightcap between Lebo and Hanover. Mentioned it in the opening, a lot of history between these two schools. They met last year. Hanover handed Lebo their first loss of the season in the championship game, 59-34, to claim Hanover's fourth title in school history. Now they're looking to go back-to-back for the first time since 17 and 18, but these Lebo Wolves have got the better of the Wildcats on the volleyball court the last two floors. Lebo knocked Hanover out of state contention last year. They met up the year prior in which Lebo defeated Hanover in the state title. Hanover got them 3 years ago in the girls' state title for a volleyball championship there. So Hanover looking for back-to-back. Lebo looking for their first championship since 2001. We're going to take our final time out of the pregame, bring it right back here for starting lineups and game time action between the Wildcats and Wolves here on KNDY.
Every driver is different. So is every car insurance policy. At Blue Valley Insurance, we get it. That's why we offer an array of options, from affordable coverage options to extra services and money-saving discounts. We're here to help you build the best car insurance policy for your needs. What's more, the right car insurance coverage can help protect you and your loved ones in the event of a car accident, theft, or other covered loss. See us at Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
A quick break for you, but we are ready for action here from Barton County Community College, Great Bend, Kansas. Max Blasky along with you on the ride as we wound down a fun, full-pack week of high school basketball here on KNDY. My thanks to Bruce Deerkeen out in Colby and Dodge City covering those games. Thank you to Allison Deerkeen back in studio, and thank you to Jeff Wirtz of the TVL Spotlight that has kept us in line all season long. The last ride is here, and let's get ready for it. Starting lineups now brought to you. First for the Lebo girls. They are 23-3 under longtime head coach Patrick Gardner. This team only allows 27 points per game on the season, and they have stuck with that here at the tournament. They allowed 29 in their first game, 36 in their second. The Lebo Wolves will be led by Audrey Peak, the 5'8 senior, averages 17 points per game, passed 1,000 points in their career earlier this year. Number 14, Catherine Ott, a 5'5 senior. Number 22, Abigail Jones, a 5'5 junior. Number 23, Sierra Crouch, a 5'6 junior. And number 23, Sage Hadley, a 5'9 junior. Hadley and Peak are the scorers on this team, both averaging 17 and 16 points per game, respectively, in this senior class that has one coming off the bench, 86 and 10 in their high school career, including that lone loss last year to Hanover in the state championship game that ruined their perfect season. Hanover Lady Wildcats will be led by the same starting lineup they have all season. Number 1, Tessa Losey, the sharp-shooting 5'7", 5'6 senior out there. Drew Brenna, 5'10 freshman, will hold it on down low. Anna Juniman averaging 17 points per game and 3.5 steals on the season, a 5'8 junior. Cadence Shawty, sharp-shooting 5'7 senior, and down low, Caitlin Cliff, number 30, the 5'10 senior, will hold the anchor for head coach Chris Beichman and his Wildcats. Chris Beichman, 36-6 in postseason action. Hanover 3-1 in championship games. Both of these teams have won their opening round games by an average of 21 points per game. History between both of these schools, as alluded to before, it's going to be a good one. So buckle up, settle in, and get ready for the ride here on KNDY. In the jump circle, it will be Drew Bruna. It will be Sage Hadley. Hanover is your home team in their home white. Red Wildcats and numbers on the front and back. Lebo in their home reds white numbers on the front and back. First tip will be won by Bruna, and Juneman will get this roll game started. Lebo boys just lost in the championship game to Cunningham 60-55, so a good crowd of Lebo squads from down by Emporia last couple of years. With 1A Division II down in Emporia, it's been a home matchup for the Wolves, but not so far here out west. A good crowd from Hanover, too, as well, as they have made the trip the last 2 evenings. Saw the boys team come through earlier. Juneman will look to get us going, gets trapped down low. Little lefty jumper is up and down for Anna Juneman. That was a tough shot there over Abigail Jones, the 5'5" junior. But Juneman, who has been so explosive here the last couple days, the first game she trying to pass the torch to Gracie Bruna, who erupted for 18 points. But last night it was all Anna. 24 points, 10 steals to lead the way for the Wildcats. Shot inside by Jones. It's going to be missed. Offensive rebound fought around, and it'll stay with the Wolves. Aubrey Peak, 5'8" senior, the first one to get the shot up for the Wolves. 1,000-point scorer in her career. 2 players that average 17 points per game on the season. Peak again, got that one to go down. That's actually going to be Sage Hadley. The other 17-point-per-game scorer on the year gets it to drop down, and we're knotted up now here at 2. Lebo will be in a 1-2-1-1 full-court press. Hanover's not seen this all season, but they break it easily with Cliff in the middle. Juneman down the left side with that left hand. Will look to get to the left block majority of the time. Losey from college 3 range. She hit it! Tessa Losey, a deep 3. Cans that for the Wildcats, and it is 5-2 here. First minute and a half gone to the first quarter. Many of these players not used to that college line 3. I guess if you're going to make it, might as well let it fly. Hadley against the 2-3 zone for Hanover, and that lets it knock down. These two teams very familiar with each other, met up last year in the tournament. Hanover breaks the press with Losey down the middle. Looking for the shooter, Shawnee in the corner now, brings it over here near side to Juneman. Juneman will get this offensive set rolled up into the middle. Floater is good for Anna Juneman. Hanover out here hot, 3 for 3 from the floor. This team shoots it very efficiently, 41% in their win versus Northern Valley. They shot it 46% their first night versus Buckland. Peak is going to line up a 28-foot 3 from well beyond the college line here. Missed that one badly. Defensive board comes back to the Wildcats. Left side here, Juneman screen and roll with Drew Bruna. Good screen by the freshman. Juneman off the glass, no good. A lot of contact, won't get it fouled. Listening to the end of the games, it's been a physical run here at state, and now a turnover travel will be called as Sierra Crouch can't keep those happy feet from moving on the outlet. This Lebo team likes to get out and run 2 in transition. They forced 22 turnovers in their first matchup, 19 in the second. They turned those into a total of 32 points off turnovers in 2 games. Team that they absolutely blitzed Wallace County and Marist Valley in the first game. Floater by Shawnee is off left block, but offensive rebound taken by Drew Bruna. Good job by the freshman to give another opportunity here for the Wildcats. 3-ball Juneman, blast from the left wing. Gives a little kiss to the student section over on the far side. And Anna Juneman, 17 points a game, already at 7 here early on. Back the other way, 3-ball answer, Crouch, no good. Drew Bruna loses that one off her hands. Tough break there for the freshman. Tried to one-hand to rebound that one. Just went off that right extended hand. It'll stay with the Wolves. Max Blasky with you here this afternoon. You're looking for the Frankfort Lady Wildcats over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Juneman forces her first turnover. One-on-one against Crouch, up and down for Anna Juneman. Hanover out here early, 12-4, and Lebo needs a timeout. And I don't blame them. Wildcats rolling here early. We'll take a break.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Owens Originals Floral has creative solutions for all your floral needs. Let Carol and her artistic team design and deliver a floral masterpiece for you. At Owens Originals, they keep a large selection of fresh flowers available, as if they're handpicked just for you. Owens Originals Floral on the square in downtown Washington, 325-2026 for all of life's celebrations.
halfway home here in the first quarter. It is 12-4. Hanover blitz Lebo here early on. Juneman already with 9 quick points on 4 for 5 shooting from the floor and a steal. She had 28 and 10 steals the other night versus Northern Valley. Peek out top, swings it around. 3-ball crouch, left corner, no good. Out of bounds, that'll be off Hanover, off Tessalossi, and it'll stay with Lebo. First substitution here for head coach Chris Mikeman and his Wildcat squad. Gracie Bruna, the 5'6" freshman, checks in. She had 18 points off the bench in the first round win, 57-43 over Buckland. She was 5 for 5 from behind the arc, had all the bench points for Hanover, and both of these teams don't have a very deep bench. Hanover got 4 bench points in the win the other night versus Northern Valley. They had 18 in the win versus Buckland, and of course, that was all Bruna. Hanover extends their defense out, of course, in the patented 2-3. I call it a 3-2 moving zone as those wings get out. Hanover crowd getting into it. Turnover almost forced by Juneman, the lengthy junior out there causing havoc for this Lebo offense. Top side peak. Gets inside the lane now, kicks it out. Crouch for 3, saying spot short on that one. Rebound Juneman. Lebo now early on 0 for 4 from behind the arc, not able to get it inside against this Hanover defense, and that's what Lebo loves to do. They had 22 points in the paint in their first game. They had 22 in their second game, too, as well. Of course, both teams will be working on strategy throughout this one, but so far it's been Hanover that's taken it to the Wolves. 4 out, 1 in now around Drew Bruna top side. Nearly a carry by Gracie, but we're not going to call it. Right block now into Caitlin Cliff, and the foul will be called on Catherine Ott. 5'5", going against probably 5'9" or 5'10" there in Caitlin Cliff. Ott just had to commit the personal foul. Thin bench for Lebo as we see the first sub come in. Emma Marsh, the 5'5" senior. One of 3 seniors for this squad. It is an experienced Lebo team. They have 3 seniors and 3 juniors that'll get good playing time. Of course, as for Frankfort, led by the 3 seniors, Tessalossi, Caden Shoddy, and Caitlin Cliff in their last chance for romance here in Barton Community College. Turnover there by Hanover, their first of the game. Slowly bringing it up the court will be Peak. At the free throw line, shot airballed by Sage Hadley. She was 2 for 2 before that. Good offensive rebound, though, by Marsh. Marsh, though, turns it over right into the hands of Losey. Losey down the left side. Quickly against the 3-on-1. Finds Juneman somehow, and Juneman will take a hard foul and go to the line for 2 free throws. Personal foul now for Audrey Peak, leading scorer for this team at 17 points per game, 1,000 points. Score in her career, picks up the first. That's Lebo's second here. 12-4 is our score. Inside the Cliff. Cliff loses it out of bounds. Back over to Lebo. Good play set up as Caitlin came wide open down along the baseline. Just going to handle that hot pass from Losey. 12-4 is our score. 2:30 left to play here in this first quarter. Reminder, if you're looking for the Frankfort Wildcats, they were over on AM 1570, FM 94.1. Bruce Deerkin has that call as the Wildcats looking for their first championship since 1981. Hanover, of course, looking for their 5th in school history and the first back-to-back since 17-18. 3-ball shot, no good by Peak. Missed hard. Losey comes out of there with it. 3-ball is down. Anna Juneman continuing to let it fly here. That's her second triple on 2 attempts. She has 12 points. Lebo has 4 here in the early first quarter. Juneman with 12 of Hanover's 15 to get this game started out. Tessalossi, the only other one with a triple to her name. They'll go inside to Hadley, and Hadley will be fouled by Drew Bruna. First paint touch here for Lebo in this one besides an offensive rebound. That's where Lebo lives inside with their post player, Sarah Crouch and Sage Hadley. The 1-2 combo of Hadley and Peak have been deadly all season. They have led Lebo to this 22-2 season record. Wolves' only losses on the season came to Olpe and 3A Osage City by a combined 3 points this year. Hadley at the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first one, second up Cummins. Brady shoots it up, cans that one, splits a pair. 15-5 our score. Judeman with 12 of Hanover's 15 brings it across the timeline. Misspoke a little bit earlier. Hanover looking for their 4th championship. This is their 5th championship game appearance. So trying to keep it right as they're 3-1 in those championship games. And here's the big foul now. Sage Hadley. Drew Bruna goes right into the chest of the junior. And she will earn a trip to the line now with 2 free throws. Two quick dribbles there for the freshman. Low and down and good there for Drew. Calmly knocks down the first one. It's been all Wildcats here in the first quarter, 16-5, and actually it's been all Anna Juneman, 12 points already. Drew misses that second free throw, splits the pair. Hanover now 1 for 4 from the line. Peek across the timeline. Hanover will drop back into their patented zone. 3 guards out top. Gracie Bruna, Anna Juneman, Pestalozzi, down low, Caitlin Cook. Drew Bruna for the Wildcats here in the final 60 seconds. Cross-court pass, tipped away, stolen by Juneman. Up and down, Anna, good for another one. 14 points for Anna Juneman after 24 the other night versus Northern Valley. This junior is having herself a heck of a state tournament run and forces another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers here by Lebo. Juneman running down the left side, up and down for Anna Juneman. Back-to-back buckets for the junior. It is 20-5. Hanover up top. 3-ball Hadley thought about it. Now top side deep. Into the top lane. Turnover Lebo. Losi comes away with it. First one for Lebo. Hanover blitzing Lebo here early on. Losi trying to get in the lane. Step back 3. Top side. Off the rim. No good. We're going to live with that one, up by 15. Hadley down the other way. 3-ball up. That one short. No good. Losi rebound with 2 seconds, and that will send us into halftime break. It's been all Anna Juneman and the Wildcats. 20-5 is our first quarter score. We'll be back after this.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
At Dewis Automotive Center in Hanover, they're not just a service provider, they're your friends and neighbors in the community. They take pride in their expertise and commitment to your vehicle's well-being. From brakes to batteries, filters, fluids, and routine maintenance to complex repairs, they've got you covered. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Come to Dewis for the quality auto service and repair your vehicle deserves.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Lebo comes out of that quarter break and turns it over. That is their 7th turnover now so far here in this contest. Hanover, only 2 so far. It has been all Anna Juneman. She has 16 points on 7 for 8 shooting, 2 for 2 from behind the arc, 5 steals, 2 as a team for Hanover. Juneman with 2 of those. Inside the clip, up and down, no good, partially blocked, I think, there by Ott. It'll swing around, stay with the Wildcats, though. Losi thought about a 3. Now it will go off the foot of, I believe that was Abigail Jones over on the far side. Stay with the Wildcats. Didn't have a chance to call the game last year, but if I remember right, Hanover came out and blitzed Lebo early on, too, as well. Of course, Hanover went on to win the state title pretty handedly, 59-35 over the Wildcats. Back the other way, Lebo here trying to get something going offensively. Shoddy now gets her hand on it. Peak goes a little floater in the lane, up and down for Audrey Peak, leading scorer for this Lebo team. Took her 8 minutes and change to get going. Juneman thought about walking into a three top side, but smartly will run some offense. Lebo has been in a man-to-man defense this entire game. Top side will set it up with Juneman. Lefty working her way inside the lane. Get a little screen there by Clip, but a clear-out foul will be called on Caitlin Clip as she backed down Catherine Ott there. Personal foul will go on Clip, her first. As for Lebo, it was all Sage Hadley in that first half. She had 5 points. That was Lebo's total, too, as well. Lebo shot at 2 for 10 from the floor, good enough for 20%. On the other end, Hanover, 8 for 11, 72%, getting right to the rim. Of course, Hanover, though, with 6 fast break points, all 6 of those to Anna Juneman on those steals and runouts. Around the horn it goes against this zone defense for the Wildcats. Lebo needing to start their offense out way out top. Here's a wild pass as Juneman got back, looked like a defensive back breaking up a pass. Varley would have sailed out of bounds back to the Wildcats, but nonetheless it will stay with the Wolves underneath their own basket. 20-7 is our score. Reminder that over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1, Frankfort Lady Wildcats in the state title game versus undefeated Little River. Frankfort trails Little River at the end of first quarter, 14-11. This Hanover Wildcats team faced off against Little River the second week in December. That was one of 4 losses for this Wildcats team. They also lost to Centralia, Frankfort, and Clifton Clyde. The first of those 2, of course, in state tournaments here. So it has been a battle-tested Wildcats team as they played 6 opponents this year that were state-ranked. The Wildcats, of course, in the season, number 4 behind these Lebo Wolves. 3 ball is taken by Sage Hadley. She cannot can that one. Hanover, I believe, started the season as the number 1 team in state. Before that loss to Little River, they dropped there to 4, and Lebo just continued to keep on winning, never giving it up. But so far here tonight, it's been all Wildcats. Here's a freshman mistake inside by Gracie Bruner. Got a little bit too deep in the paint, turned it over. She'll take a seat now on the bench along with Drew Bruna. So the 2 freshmen to the bench. Trinity Schlebach, first action now for the sophomore into the contest. Schlebach has been getting some good minutes here the last couple contests. Usually about 6 minutes per game, but it is the starting 5 for this Wildcats. That leads the way and has most of this season. Lebo running clock. They cannot figure this Hanover defense out. They've had all year to try and work on it. And so far through the first quarter, Hanover has held a Lebo team to 7 points on the game. Hadley inside against Clip, and a personal foul will be called. Is that going to be on Schlebach or Clip? What does that bottom side official give it on? That's going to be Caitlin Clip. So the second for the senior down low. Fought through an meniscus injury there at Sub-State, playing strong here at state basketball the last couple nights. She had 12 points in their first-round win versus Buckland. 6 points in the win the other night, but Mirig on the boards. Free throw is down for Hadley. She has 6 of Lebo's 8 points so far here in this contest. Second one for the junior, puts it down and in. 2 for 2 there from the strike for the junior. Back the other way now comes Hanover. Right side, Losey will get this one set up. And now a near turnover on the far side is kind of a broken offensive play here for Hanover. Their defense has led to all their offense so far in this one, and that has allowed this Lebo team on the defensive side to really set back. Of course, Lebo has only allowed 27.1 points per game all season. Don't want to say lesser competition. Didn't get a chance to look at their schedule so far this year, but when a team only allows that many points, you have to wonder about the level that they play at. Of course, Hanover last year only allowed 30 points per game, but played in a much, much tougher conference. Inside Hadley, little runner, up and down for Sage Hadley. She is all the Lebo offense here tonight, an and one opportunity for the junior. Is that foul going to go on? Count the bucket. Personal foul now on 33. Hannah Zarbanicki, who just checked into the contest. So both bigs for the Wildcats. Zarbanicki with 1 foul. Caitlin Cliff with 2, and a short leash, of course, here in the state championship game. Zarbanicki right back to the bench. Drew Bruna into the game. Hadley now at the line, misses that one. Juneman pulls down the rebound. Losey 3 left wing, hard off the rim, no good. Schlabach should have gotten over the back and won't be called. Kaden Shoddy, though, on the putback. Big bucket there for the senior. Lost her starting gig at the beginning of the year to freshman Gracie Boonham, but regained it halfway through and has ridden it with head coach Chris Spikeman the rest of the way. Wildcats riding this big lead 22-11 midway through the second quarter. Inside, though, Sage Hadley working without Caitlin Clip in there to protect that rim. Lebo is going right inside. In our opening, we mentioned that this Lebo team likes to pound it inside. They had 22 points in the paint in both their first-round games here at State. Left side, Juneman with it. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point contest. Juneman left baseline shot up and fouled by Sage Hadley. So now the second one on her. So all the Lebo offense now with 2 fouls here in this second quarter. Anna Juneman going to the line. 16 points already here for the junior. First free throws tonight for Anna. Puts that one down and in. Hayden Shoddy will check out of the contest. Gracie Bruna will get back in there. Sage Hadley will stay in. A thin Lebo bench. Doesn't go more than 6 deep. Might be pressed thin here in this one. Juneman knocks down both of them. 18 for the junior here already with 3:46 left to go, and Losey's going to get a foul. A cross-court pass, which you do not throw against this Hanover Wildcats team. Peek all the way over to Abigail Jones. Was nearly a steal by Losey. But that'll be also the 15th foul already. 5 personal fouls for Hanover in this one, in this quarter. Losey picks up, of course, her first personal foul. Gracie Bruna with 1 to her name, too, as well. Drew Bruna with 1. Free throw now for Jones. Clanks that one off the back of the rim. No good. Coming up at halftime, we'll remind you, we'll take a recap of this first half as well as take a look at how state action has rolled out here on this championship Saturday. Second free throw is a miss by Jones as she misses both. 24-13, it's Hanover. Pass too high for Trinity Schlabach as Losey couldn't find the mark to the big down low. Back-to-back turnovers now for Hanover. Gives this Lebo team an opportunity to cut it now to 9 or even 8. 24-13 is our score. 3:30 left to play here before halftime. 3-ball straight on Aubrey Peak. She hits that one. 5 points now for Peak here in the quarter, and if that gets her going, Hanover better be careful. Caitlin Clip out, and now a foul will be called on Sage Hadley. Third personal foul. That's a big one for the junior. Not a foul you wanted 70 feet away from the bucket. Was trying to take it away from the sophomore Trinity Schlabach. And now Sage Hadley will have to go to the bench with 11 points. She has 11 of Lebo's 16. The other 5 for Aubrey Peak. So where does offense come from this Lebo's team in the last 3:15? Juneman across the timeline, man-to-man here still for the Wolves. Juneman faked on a 28-footer, now hounded defensively by Crouch. Left block inside to Schlabach. Schlabach looks to make a move, but it'll go off Catherine Ott and stay with the Wildcats. Reminder, too, after this contest, if you ever want to go back and listen to any regular season games, postseason action, football, basketball, volleyball, swing on over to the podcast tab at KNDYradio.com. We'll have all regular season and postseason action games available for download and listen back. Turnover, Drew Bruna. Just move that pivot foot on the left block. Hanover now has gone stagnant here the last couple minutes offensively. It was 20-5 at the end of the first quarter. It is now 24-16. Lebo has outscored Hanover 11-4 in this quarter, and a foul will be called on Tessa Losey. That's now her second, going for the steal. Hanover crowd on the far side, not a fan of that one. Nonetheless, it will send Audrey Peak to the line for 2 free throws. Lebo been living at the line so far in this one. This will be free throw attempt number 8 and number 9. Peak knocks down the first one. Second one now upcoming for the senior. Right-handed shot up and down. Timeout, Lebo will take it with them. Our score, Hanover 24, Lebo 18.
Your authorized Hustler dealer with service is Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville. Built durable, comfortable, and here in the state of Kansas, Hustler mowers are designed to handle any terrain you have. Don't settle for a flimsy unit from the big box store. Stocked with a full line of residential zero-turn mowers, Blue Valley Trailers has the mower designed to get the job done at the right price. Look over the complete selection of Hustler mowers at Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville or online at bluevalleytrailers.com.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Access denied.
We've all been there. When you can't connect the thingy to the whatchamacallit, and the whatchamacallit can't find the Wi-Fi network. Well, Blue Valley Technologies has a solution that can help you with all your connected devices. Tech Home with unlimited multi-device support to help you get your home connected and even tune up your computer. Find more details at bluevalley.net/techhome.
Hanover Wildcats probably playing their best ball of the season. They've won 12 games in a row and in charge here 24-18, though the offense has slowed down here in the second quarter. It was 20-5 at the end of first, 24-18 is our score as Lebo has outscored Hanover 13-4 here in the second. Caitlin Clip on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Sage Hadley, second leading scorer for the Lebo Wolves, on the bench with 3 so far here in this one. Down baseline, Juniman will go. A hand check foul will be called on the far sideline. Sierra Crouch, the 5'6 junior, will pick that one up. It's an experienced Lebo team, 3 seniors, 3 juniors. Of course, a rematch of last year's state championship game, too, as well. Hanover won that one 59-34. It, of course, is a different Hanover team than last year, but still very effective. Came into this tournament 20-4, now 22-4. Looking for their second straight title. Foul will be called now on Abigail Jones on the reach-in. That's the 4th here for Lebo in this quarter. Hanover already with 5. Lebo shooting. Inside, stolen away by Lebo, but right into the hands of Hannah Zarbanicki, and she will earn a trip to the line for 2 free throws. Sierra Crouch quickly picks up 2 personal fouls. So now 2 for Crouch, 3 for Hadley. A thin bench for Lebo that only goes 6 deep. Zarbanicki at the line. Deep bend at the knees, puts that one in. Anna Zarbanicki, 1 point in the game the other night on a free throw. That's her first point so far here at the tournament for Hannah. She misses the second, though. Splits the pair, 25-18. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Peek across the timeline, near side to Crouch. Good rotation. Now to Marsh. Marsh stolen away by Juniman. Juniman, steal number 5. Has a runner, takes it all the way herself. Coast to coast, but good defense by Audrey Peak, and then it's off. Hannah Juniman. Good job by the senior to get back in recovery mode. Kind of undercut Juniman there on the layup attempt. Of course, Juniman on that left-handed side really likes to go all the way there, so Peak knew where to go. Forced that ball away. 25-18 as this Lebo offense has got going here in the second quarter. 2 high post players will be Ott and Marsh. Swings the left side in the hands of Jones. Aubrey Peak top side, scoreless here in the first quarter, but coming alive in the second to the tune of 7 points. 17 points per game on the season. Hanover did a good job in the first 8. Backside shot up, wild shot by Sierra Crouch. Misses that one badly. Back the other way come the Wildcats. It's Juniman up to Bruna. Juniman gets it stolen away. Abigail Jones steps in front of the passing lane. Turnover number 5 unofficially now for Hanover in this quarter. Peak trying to force the action, and she walks. Said she was trying to pass it, which she did to Catherine Ott, but took the step before the pass was made. 25-18 is our score. 57 ticks left to go in this first half. It's been all Wildcats. It's been all Anna Juniman. She has 18 of Hanover's 25. She erupted for 16 in the first half to go along with 2 steals and 6 fast break points. Outside now, Gracie into Drew Bruna, freshman to freshman, and somehow Drew gets that one to drop down. A wild shot from the right-handed block as she turned over that right shoulder, but got it to drop down for the Wildcats. Scoring from your other players are oh so important in this championship game, just as to be evident in that first game for Hanover, one in which Gracie Bruna had 18 points at game high. Top side, Audrey Peak looking to get something going here. Hanover fans cheering. Final 14 seconds left. 10 seconds. Peak against Juniman. Juniman posted away. Dives on the floor. Half court. Who's it going to beat off of? Off of Hanover. Lebo taking too much time getting their offense set up here in this one. They take about 10 seconds each time to get it going. 6 seconds now. Peek across the timeline, looking for a 3. Puts it up, does Sierra Crouch at the buzzer. No good for Crouch. At halftime, Hanover leads this one 27-18. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Looking to build that dream home from the ground up or remodel your existing one? Let JD Construction handle everything from basements to roofing, windows, flooring, and new homes. Serving all of Northeast Kansas, call Jared today at 785-353-2313. Residential, agricultural, small or large projects. Consider a custom build from JD Construction. Providing the highest quality work, completed on time and on budget from a local company you can trust. From start to finish, it's JD Construction.
Travelong by Landall in Waterville is looking for career-minded individuals, currently hiring trailer refurbishment staff, including welders, paint prep, painters, and assemblers on first shift. This stable family-owned company offers competitive wages, raises, and promotions, plus a 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Benefits include paid time off, paid holidays, incentive bonus, employer-paid life, short-term and long-term disability insurance, comprehensive health insurance, and more. Apply online at Landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
With gear for any outdoor enthusiast needs, making a stop at Tuttle Creek Outdoors in Randolph is a must. High-quality products and knowledgeable staff, Tuttle Creek Outdoors has you covered for all your hunting, fishing, camping, and marine service needs. Offering daily military discounts store-wide, make your next outdoor adventure memorable by visiting Tuttle Creek Outdoors along Highway 77 in Randolph, Kansas, and keep doing what you love while they handle the rest.
Earning a degree is easy with Highland Community College. Highland offers multiple locations and technical training across Northeast Kansas. Can't make it to campus? No problem with Highland's online classes. Live out of state? Pay one low rate of $126 per credit hour. Enrollment is open now, so visit us at highlandcc.edu. Highland Community College. Close to home, far from debt.
Hey, farmers and ranchers, ready for planting season? Need a fuel buddy who's got your back? Kramer Oil is here for you. From Marysville to Jamestown, Longford, and everywhere in between, our 13 cardlock locations keep you running smooth from sunup to sundown. Say goodbye to running on empty during planting. With Kramer Oil, you get reliable fuel services that fit just right with your farm's needs. Kramer Oil, powering your farm's success. Your go-to for fuel in Kansas and Nebraska.
At halftime of this 1A Division II Girls State Championship matchup, Hanover leads Lebo 27-18. Wildcats jump out to a 20-5 lead at the end of one quarter on the back of Anna Juniman, who had 16 points in that first quarter to go along with 2 steals. Ending that half, Juniman ends with 18 points, 3 points apiece for Tessalossi and Drew Bruna, 2 points for Kaden Shoddy, 1 point for Hannah Zardanicki. Of course, Caitlin Cliff 0 for 1 from the floor. She only has 2 total rebounds, of course, 2 fouls, too, as head coach Chris Beitman pulled her early in that second quarter. As for Lebo, the top 2 scorers on the season, Aubrey Peak, Sage Hadley, both at 17 points a game. Those were the 2 names in the first half. Sage Hadley leads the way with 11.7 points for Audrey Peak. Lebo shot the ball 6 for 18, good enough for 33%. Hanover, though, 10 for 16, 62% after shooting at 72% in the first half. Points in paint go in favor of Hanover on those runouts, 12-6. Also fast break points, 6-0 for Hanover. Points in the paint, of course, a staple for Lebo, as they had 22 in both first-round games the other night. But Hanover, without Caitlin Cliff for the majority of that second quarter, did a good job defensively on the Wolves down low. 9 turnovers apiece, 2 as well for both squads. 6 steals for Hanover, 3 for Hannah Juneman after she came off a 28-10 night, or 24-10 night the other night versus Northern Valley. Hanover had a dry spell there midway through the second. Don't have the longest field goal, but it took them a few minutes to get a point finally. Lebo has never led in this contest. Hanover led by as much as 15 at the end of the first quarter break, but Lebo fought back here in the second to make it a 27-18 game. Reminder that the Frankfort Lady Wildcats playing right now over on our sister station, AM 1570 FM 94.1. They are in the 1A Division I championship game versus undefeated Little River, a team that defeated Hanover earlier this year by 6 points. Little River leading that contest 29-24 at halftime. Bruce Dierking out at Colby with that call. Your halftime score here at Martin Community College. Hanover leading 27-18, looking for back-to-back championships since the first time since 17 and 18. We'll be back after this. You're listening to high school basketball on KNDY.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
At halftime, Hanover leading Lebo 27-18, our last broadcast of the year here on KNDY 95.5. It's been a fun 2023-24 year, but don't you fret. We'll be back just as soon as football season rolls around, and you bet your bottom dollar it'll be here quicker than you know it. At halftime, again, Hanover leading 27-18. Elsewhere around the state, just mentioned it, Frankfort trailing by 5 at halftime versus Little River. Looking at other, results from tournaments here, Wallace County defeated Northern Valley to claim the 3rd seed in the 1A Division II state title earlier this afternoon. Over on the boys' side of the bracket, Axel Eagles placed 3rd this year after 4th place finish last year, 80-72 over Dighton. That was a heck of a game. If you missed that one, I said earlier, go back and listen to it at KNDYradio.com. All sports broadcasts are published as a podcast you can listen to and download at any time. Cunningham, though, on the winner's side of the bracket, your 23-24 1A Division II Boys Championship. The 4-seed Hornets came in as 19-3, finished the season there 21-3 after the 60-55 win over the Lebo boys. Cunningham claimed their first title in school history. Elsewhere, Centralia claimed the third place finish over South Gray 58-32, and the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs finished the year fourth after falling to St. Mary's Colgan 58-47. We're going to take one more time out, bring you second half action here on KNDY.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A Plyout Wildcat Booster, that's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska.
It was all Hanover in the first quarter of this game. They jumped out to a 20-5 lead. Lebo outscored them 13-7, though, in that second quarter as the Wolves get the ball to start this second half. Baseline goes Sage Hadley, up and down for 2. 13 points now for the junior. She has 3 personal fouls, was set on the bench midway through that second quarter. Lebo offense slowed down. As for Lebo offense, speaking of them, it's been all Hadley, it's been all Audrey Peak. They have all 20 of Lebo's points so far here in this quarter. And speaking of having themselves a game, who draws the personal foul but Anna Juniman? She will go now to the line for her third and fourth free throws here of the day as Abigail Jones picks up that personal foul. Second one there for the junior. Juniman at the line. Lefty puts up the first free throw. No dice on that one. Hanover shot 4 for 6 from the line in that first half. Lebo 5 for 9. Juniman lefty, 2 quick dribbles. Spins that ball once, puts it up. That one's down. Splits the pair there for Juniman. 19 points now for Anna. She leads the way for this Wildcats team. She had 19. Tessa Losi, Drew Bruna both had 3. Caden Shoddy 2. And Hannah Zarbanicki 1. Caitlin Cliff helped scoreless in that first quarter. Got saddled with 2 personal fouls, though, midway through the second. Little set play here for Peak, left corner. Good job defensively. Steps back on a 3. No, not that one. He forces a miss, does this Hanover defense, and it's going to stay with Lebo as Cliff and Losi couldn't control that ball down low. Wolves stay in possession underneath their own basket. Just started the second half. Max Blasky with you here from Great Bend, Kansas on this championship Saturday in Class 1A Division II. It's been a great ride all week. We appreciate you tuning in. You've been with us from the beginning, or if you're just catching this championship game. Either way, thank you for finding us. 28-20 is the score. 6:37 left to play in this third quarter. Hanover looking for their 4th championship in school history. 3 ball, though, from Audrey Peak is going to say no, not on that one. Not on my watch if I have anything to do with it. It's now all of a sudden a 5-point contest for these Wolves. They just hung around and hung around and hung around in that second quarter. Now only trail by 5. Losey out top with a lone 3. Goes inside to Cliff. Throws it over the head of Caitlin Cliff. Not a good inlet pass there. She was open, but just threw it over the head of fellow senior. First turnover for Hanover here coming out of halftime. Quickly back comes Lebo. Team that likes to get it inside, they'll go to Hadley. Now baseline up for Crouch. Down and good. Actually, that's going to be Catherine Ott with the 2, and Chris Bikeman wants to take a timeout. I don't blame him. All of a sudden, Lebo's cut this game down to 3. It's 28-25. Back after this.
Owens Originals Floral has creative solutions for all your floral needs. Let Carol and her artistic team design and deliver a floral masterpiece for you. At Owens Originals, they keep a large selection of fresh flowers available, as if they're handpicked just for you. Owens Originals Floral on the Square in downtown Washington, 325-2026, for all of life's celebrations.
This is the time of year to reflect on last year's crop cycle and make plans for next year. There are many decisions to be made and many options available. We'd like to help make the financial side of your planning a little easier. Our ag lenders know agriculture and they're local. Stop by and see us. Let's talk about next year. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors that have made broadcasts possible all season long. Will be done after tonight, but if you happen to want to be one of our game day sponsors next year, be sure to call us up at the station. Love to have you on the next football season rolls around. Here's a turnover. Hanover as Caitlin Cliff going to control it down low. Tessa Losey talking to Audrey Peak as they come across the timeline. Wolves can either cut this down to 1 or tie the game up. Lebo taking a lot of time to get into this offensive set, as they did in the first half, too, as well. Trying to go inside to Hadley. Gets it back again, up and under, shot around. Cliff is down for Sage Hadley. 4 points here in the quarter, and Lebo pulls this one to within 1. The defensive turn into offense is not there for Hanover here in this second quarter or second half so far. Of course, Juneman had 16 points in the first, and now a turnover. Drew Bruna out top as she sends it right back to the Wolves. Cadence Shoddy will check out of the contest. In will come Gracie Bruna. Be a good opportunity to let this one start flying there. She had 18 points in that first game the other night. Was quiet in the second one with only 2. Here come the Wolves. Can take the lead on this possession. Hadley from the free throw line. No, that's long. Juneman pulls down the board. Quickly goes Juneman down the left side of the lane, and a reach-in foul will be called on Abigail Jones. That's now her 3rd personal foul. But besides Peak and Hadley, no one scored here for Lebo early on. Well, I guess just got corrected here. Catherine Ott, only other one for the Wolves to score. 3-ball Juneman left corner, no good. That was a forced shot. Peak pulls down the board. Lebo will look to run. Down the left side, kind of a wild pass will be taken in by Hadley. Hadley back-to-back buckets now, stolen away by Losey. Tessa Losey got her hand on it. Now a jump ball will be called as getting back into the action with Sierra Crouch. It will go back to the Wildcats. Hanover offense needing to get something going here. Not that they've looked stagnant, but they just haven't looked the same since that first quarter. Of course, defense leads the offense. It's real easy to look really good against a good team, too, as well. Clip inside, right block, off the glass. Her first points come with 4:08 to play here in this third quarter. And now a turnover. Lebo on the travel. Good job there by Tessa Losey, forcing the turnover here near side, as the Wolves give it right back to the Wildcats. Juneman across the timeline. All 19 points, leading the way for either side. Sierra Sage Hadley with 15 for Lebo. Audrey Peak 10. Inside Juneman, forced that one up. No foul called. Should have got a foul call on her there. Losey picks that one off. Offensive possession, 3-ball Tessa Losey. No, not on that one. Fighting for it down low, bodies flying down, scrapping, jump ball. It will go over towards Lebo. Losey did a good job to step right in front of that outlet pass Probably would have liked to run a little offense here, up by 3. They live and die with the sharpshooting senior. And she gets hot, one of the best shooters in the whole TVL. Peek across the timeline into Crouch. Crouch now to Jones. Round the horn, of course, trying to work it inside the Hadley. They finally do. Tip pass out to Peek, right side. Guarded tightly by Juniman. Juniman's going to sneak way outside the three-point line. Now get back in. Against this 3-2 defense here for Hanover. Hanover crowd getting into it, trying to cheer their girls on for their 4th championship, their 2nd in 2 years. 30-27 is the score. And now what do we have? A turnover, I think. A turnover or a personal foul on Lebo. I think it's going to go on Sage Hadley if that's the call. Yep, red 31, offensive foul. A charge is called, 4th personal foul for Sage Hadley. She has 15 of Lebo's 27 points. Head coach Patrick Gardner will ride with her here the final 3 minutes of this third quarter. Topside Juniman, right elbow Drew Bruna, trying to go baseline, kicks it out right corner. Juniman inside the paint, now flare screen here for Losey left corner. Still trying to go high-low with Juniman and Clip in there. Clip walking her man up the lane. Get out of there. Almost a 3-second. Now kicks it out. Gracie Bruna, 3. No, off the front of the rim. Caitlin Clip fighting for it, but Peek comes away with the defensive board. Quickly back the other way. Audrey Peek down the right sideline. Steps through the double team, and now a foul will be called on Caitlin Clip as her and Gracie Bruna had Audrey Peek trapped there at half court. The Clip just throws that hand down, and that's an obvious foul in every situation. Trinity Schlebach will check in for Caitlin Cliff. Schlebach will be a big piece of this Wildcats team moving forward that does both 2 freshmen, a sophomore in Schlebach, and 2 juniors in Juniman and Zarvanicki. 3-point advantage, Hanover. 30-27 is our score. Hadley inside, kicks out. Good around the horn, ends up in the hands of Audrey Peek. Losey in front of her. College 3 for Audrey Peek, and she hit it. It's a tie ball game. Her second 3 of this quarter after being held scoreless in the first quarter. Juniman's going to push the action. She can't get the foul called on her. Defensive rebound pulled down by Lebo. It's been one and done for the Hanover offense so far here in this third. They led 20-5 at the end of the first quarter. We're knotted up at 30s. Topside Peek guarded tightly by Bruna. Hadley, a little floater from the free throw line, hard off the rim and drops down. That's Lebo's first lead of the game. Comes with 1:36 to play here in this third quarter. Lebo crowd trying to get their girls to a state championship win. Lebo, of course, in their third title game in school history, but the good answer on the other end by Drew Bruna. Cans that one from the short corner, ties it right back up at 32. Ball will be tipped about. Kaden Shoddy back in. She will check out Tessa Losey. Emma Marsh, lone sub for the Lebo Wolves into the contest. Lebo just took their first lead at 32-30. Drew Bruna answered it back with a big shot, though, from the freshman. The knot is up at 30s as we go into the final 60 ticks here in the third quarter. Offside, Audrey Peek will get this one set out. This Hanover defense extending out, now more into kind of a 2-1-2 looking zone. Trying to force anyone but Audrey Peek and Sage Hadley to score. They have 96% of the Lebo points so far here tonight. Catherine Ott, a lone bucket for her here in the third quarter. Gracie Bruna will now get the ball out of the hands of Audrey Peek as we're going to play cat and mouse top side. Lebo will run this entire 60 seconds off the clock. 26 now. Still around the horn. Left corner, Crouch. Now out top to Jones. Jones and Crouch. A little giving back and forth here on the left wing. 15 seconds. Peek will look to get this offensive possession rolling. Lebo now going. 10 seconds. Defense extending out. Left side, Jones trying to force it out of the hands of Audrey Peek. Audrey Peek, deep 3 again. That one's an air ball. Just a little bit too long on that one was Audrey Peek. Already canned one from about 28 seconds before that one, but have to put it up with 1.5 left to go. Hanover one last shot here, second and a half Need to go the length of the court. Gets it into Gracie Bruna now to Schlebach. No shot. We are knotted up at 32. 8 more minutes for the right to be crowned 1A Division II Girls State Champion. We'll be back after this word.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
You love farming through the good times and the bad, and you hope and pray your investments will pay off. Some of the risk factors you can control and others you cannot. That brings me to the importance of risk management. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance. With the right insurance plan, your farming operation will be protected against the loss affecting your crops, livestock, equipment, and property. Manage your risk with the help of Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
The last 16 minutes have belonged to the Lebo Wolves. They just outscored Hanover 14-5 in that third quarter. Hanover jumped out to a 20-5 lead. That's the beginning of the first quarter of this one. Losey, 3-ball, she hits it. Tessa Losey, her first triple since early in that first quarter, and what this Hanover offense needed to get them going. 6 points now for the senior in her last championship run. Top side, Abigail Jones will get this one set up. Lebo content as they have been all afternoon to run clock. Nearly thrown away, but Krauts will hand it low C. No shot. He puts her hand on it. It's stolen away by Schlebach. And back come the Wildcats. Good defensive possession there from the senior. Hanover leading Lebo by 3 over on our sister station AM 1570. Frankfort up by 6 on undefeated Little River into the fourth quarter. Turnover, Caden Shoddy out top. Wanted to get it to Caitlin Clip, but didn't want to throw the 6-inch pass to the big man out top. It'll go back now to Lebo. Frankfort outscored Little River 13-4 in that third quarter, courtesy of Bruce Dierking on the call with that one. So if you're not entertained here on that one, swing on over AM 1570 as the Frankfort Lady Wildcats look for their first title since 1981. Here, Hanover looking for their first back-to-back titles since 2017, looking for their fourth title in school history. Hanover 3-1 in title games, looking to make that 4-1. Inside Pete goes charging. Charge called! Trinity Schlebach standing her ground. The sophomore comes up with a big defensive stop, and Audrey Peak picks up her second personal foul. Ooh, what a big stop there. Pete got right past Gracie Bruno on the near corner, and Schlebach there to draw that charge. Scored her first points of the state tournament early in the third quarter. Did Schlebach, picks up a big charge there. Nearly throws it away as Losey gets to the Juniman left wing. Right corner, Gracie Bruna, 3, she hit it! Gracie Bruna, her first points come with 6 minutes left to go in this contest. Sharp shooting freshman gets another one, and now a foul will be called, though, on Gracie. And emotions there just got too aggressive on Audrey Peak here, 90 feet away from the bucket. Picks up now her third foul, but what a big shot there from the freshman. She came into this tournament shooting, had 18 points in the opening game, 5 for 5 from behind the line. Here so far tonight, she is 1 for 2. That's her first points in this contest. 38-32 as Hanover's extended this back up to 5. Lebo took their first lead at 32-30 with 1:36 in the third quarter. Wildcats so far here in the fourth leading it. We were knotted at 32s. It's been a 5-0 run now for Hanover. Peak deep 3. That one's short. No good defensive rebound. Anna Juniman. And she will be fouled. No, timeout. by head coach Chris Bikeman, and we'll take it with them. Wildcats leading by 5.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. They'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all their current customers. If you're not a customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Hanover or Blue Rapids today for all your propane and fuel needs.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
It has been a game of runs for this Hanover offense. They've scored 5 points here in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. They scored 5 in the third quarter completely. This Lebo defense, of course, 27 points per game allowed on the season, showing it here in this state tournament as Hanover's offense has not gotten going. It was the defense of Anna Juniman that jumped the Wildcats out to a 20-5 lead at the first quarter that really got them. Juniman, deep three, right wing. No, would have brought the house down. Caitlin Cliff, though, inside, gets the offensive board and is fouled. Who will that go on? As that goes on Sage Hadley, no, that will go on Sierra Crouch. So that is her third personal. 3 for Abigail Jones, 4 for Sage Hadley, 2 for Lebo. She has 17 of Lebo's 32 points. Losey topside just throws it right to Audrey Peak. Not a smart play there by the senior guard. Peak now the other way, looking to cut this deficit down. Trailing by 6 is Lebo. Peak loses it on the baseline, but it'll go out of bounds off Caitlin Cliff. And Audrey Peak went hard to the floor. She landed hard on that left hip. Gets up grimacing. Don't know if she's going to have to come out. Tough player. Looks like she's going to stay into it. Good contest so far here tonight. Frankfort leading Little River 37-33 over on our sister station, AM 1570 FM 94.1 here tonight. Hanover leading Lebo, and a charge is drawn by Anna Juniman. That's going to go on Sage Hadley, and that is the 5th personal foul on the junior. She fouls out with 5:04 left to play. 17 of Lebo's 32 points is going to leave the court now for the final 5:04 to play in this one. What a big loss for the Lebo Wolves, trying to make a comeback in this one. Hanover led 20-5 at the end of the first quarter. Lebo outscored Hanover 13-7 in the second, outscored them 14-5 in the third. But so far, Hanover's outscored Lebo 5-0 in this fourth quarter. A 3-second violation. Don't see that very often, but Caitlin Cliff camping down there just a little bit too long. Be a turnover Wildcats. It'll all rest on the shoulders of senior Audrey Peak now. Up the left sideline into the hands of Sierra Crouch. Pass tipped away now, taken by Marsh. Marsh inside. Wild pass up and fouled as Catherine Ott will go to the line for 2 foul shots. Lebo offense looked out of sorts in that possession without Hadley out there. The two-headed monster loses one of them. Catherine Ott at the line. First free throw knocks that one down. 3 points now as she's the only other player besides Peak to score in this one for Lebo. That personal foul, who'd that go on there? I'm not for sure exactly. Misses the second free throw, though. Back the other way come the Wildcats. Losey out top. 4:30 left to play here in this contest. Looking for the flare screen for Juniman. Now we're going to go right baseline, Drew Bruna. Pump fake, kicks it out, travels. A good player is Drew Bruna, but she gets a little bit too excited sometimes. That one led to a turnover. Wildcats will also lead to a Lebo timeout. We'll take it with them. Hanover leading by 5. 4:15 left to play.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
At Dewis Automotive Center in Hanover, they're not just a service provider, they're your friends and neighbors in the community. They take pride in their expertise and commitment to your vehicle's well-being. From brakes to batteries, filters, fluids, and routine maintenance to complex repairs, they've got you covered. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Come to Dewis for the quality auto service and repair your vehicle deserves.
38-33 is your score. 4:15 left to play. Hanover vying for their second straight 1A Division II state championship. Lebo looking to stop it. These two teams met up last year in the championship game too as well. Hanover blitzed the Wolves 59-34 in that one. Led by Anna Juneman so far with 19 points. She had 16 of those in the first quarter as the Wildcats looking for a defensive stop. Lebo's already lost their leading scorer of the night in Sage Hadley. 17 points, 5 fouls, 5 out a minute ago. Now it's all on the shoulders of Audrey Peaks. Emma Marshall fire up a three. That's off. Peak on the offensive rebound and right on cue. The senior not wanting to go home here on her terms. Gracie Bruna picks up now her fourth personal foul for Bruna. She's the only one in big foul trouble. Caitlin Clip with 3, Tessa Losi with 2. Peak calmly knocks down the first free throw. Good game going over in Colby, too, as well. Bruce Deerkin has the Frankfurt Wildcats on our sister station, AM 1570. Cats up 4, looking for their first championship since 1981. First one under head coach Brian Eppert as is tenured at the girls' helm. Second one is down for Peak, too, as well. It's a 3-point contest, 38-35. Around the horn, Hanover having trouble with it, but we'll get this offensive set-up possession down with Caitlin Clip at the left block. Clip now walks it out as it's a 5-out set for Hanover. Lebo in a man-to-man as they have been all game, looking for a turnover. Judeman gets to that left hand as she so well likes, trying to find the left baseline. Inlet pass will be grabbed, but then a foul called on Catherine Ott as she came over the top to try and deter that pass to getting into Clip. Second one now on Ott. Fourth one here for Lebo. Next one will send Hanover to the line for the final 3:17. Top side to Juneman. Losi gets it into her. Juneman down the lane, up and down. Anna Juneman's first point since early in the third quarter gives this Wildcats team the 5-point lead back here late. 3:06 left to play. 5-point advantage for Hanover. 3-ball on the way from Abigail Jones. Misses everything but the net. That's all it hit was the net. Air ball from Jones. Juneman controls the board. Back the other way comes Hanover. Across the big Wildcat here at Barton Community College. Wildcats up by 5. Final 2:45 left to play. Inlet pass Clip. I'm inside and one. Caitlin Clip. Her second bucket tonight and the biggest one so far here in Great Bend. An and one opportunity for the senior on her last ride at a state championship. Personal foul goes on Abigail Jones. That's the fourth for the junior. Deep knee bend. Free throw is pure. Pure as silk from Caitlin Clip. 5 points now for the senior as the Wildcats are up 8. Audrey Peak across the timeline, 15 points so far. Inside trying to go to Ott. Ott up off the glass, no good, and it'll be off Ott, back to Hanover. This Lebo team lost junior Sage Hadley with 5:04 left to go in this fourth quarter. 17 points per game. She was right at that, and ever since then, this offense for Lebo has been out of sorts. But speaking of out of sorts, Drew Bruna again turns it over because she can't keep that pivot fit down. This one was right underneath the Lebo basket. So now Lebo will get it underneath their own rim. Top side gets open. Emma Marsh. No three. Thought about it, but now swings it in the corner. Jones. Jones cross-court, skip to Marsh. Lucy does a good job to get out on her. Peak's going to fire up a three. That one's off the right side of the rim. No good. Good defensive rebound by Bruna. Gives it right up to Lucy. 2 minutes left to go here in this one. 43-35 is your score. Hanover led 20-5 at the first quarter. They led 27-18 at half. Lebo outscored the Wildcats, though, 14-5 in the third quarter. And now Anna Judeman, an and one with the block on Audrey Peak as the Wildcats can fill it here in Great Bend. Peak picks up her third personal foul. That will send the junior Anna Judeman to the line for a free throw. Judeman now 21 points after a 24-point, 10-steal performance last night versus Northern Valley. Puts that free throw up, and that is money. 9-point advantage Wildcats. Final 1:52 left to play. Possession huge here for Lebo. Needs points. Right side Marsh. Into the corner now. Back out top to Jones. Jones back to Marsh. Three airballed. Losey pulls down the defensive board. Back comes Hanover milking this 9-point advantage and into the hands of Anna Juneman. Juneman gets it across the timeline with about 9.5 seconds. Hanover will be content to run clock here. Lebo needs to foul. Not doing it yet. Drew Bruna down along the baseline. Up and two for Drew Bruna. 7 points for the freshman here in this one. 72 seconds left to go, and the Hanover fans can feel it here in Great Bend. Topside Jones thought about a three. Now kicks it out near corner to Crouch, and a foul will be called down low, I believe, on Caitlin Cliff. That will be her fourth personal foul. Only fourth team foul, though, for the Wildcats. .61 seconds left to go here in this one. 48-43. Three ball from Peak, no good. Losey, the defensive rebound. Losey across the timeline. Final 54 seconds tip off. Audrey Peak is going to get the blocking foul. Send Tessa Losey to the line, but right home because that is all she wrote. The Hanover Lady Wildcats will win back-to-back state championships for the first time since 2017, and they will win their fourth in school history. Losey at the line, all window dressing from here. Calmly knocks that one down. Substitutions now is Cadence Shoddy and Shaylee Shoddy. Both check in. Two seniors for this Wildcat squad. They will check out Drew Bruna and Caitlin Cliff. Cliff, last time coming to the bench, gets a big hug from assistant coach Kim Losey, of course, longtime coach for Hanover. His daughter Tessa at the line for one more free throw. Knocks that one down. Hanover in this fourth quarter, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 15-point advantage Wildcats. Peek across the timeline through the defense. Free throw line jumper airballed. And that will basically wrap it up here from Great Bend. Hanover crowd chanting back-to-back. Head coach Chris Beichman will win his fourth championship. The senior class will go out on top with back-to-back championships too as well. Top side, Juneman and Losey, just a little give and go in the final 23 seconds. Lebo calls off the Dogs, and a 30-second change of sub timeout will be called. Bench is clear for both sides, and that will wrap it up. Leah Juneman into the contest. Trinity Schlebach also in for the Hanover Wildcats. Elisa Scheel. Top side now, Kennedy Cohorse with it. Leah Juneman with it too as well in for the Wildcats. Schlebach down on the left block. 10 seconds left to go. 4 seconds out top. Cohorse gets into the line. Gets the shot up at the buzzer. No good. But Hanover is your 2017 1A Division II girls state champion for the second time in 2 years and for the fourth time in school history. The Wildcats 4-1 now in state championship games as head coach Chris Beichman wins his fourth ring in 8 years for the Wildcats. We'll take a timeout. Bring it right back here to Great Bend after this. Your final score, Hanover wins 50-35.
KNDY has been your sports leader of local teams since the days of leather helmets.
Well, okay, not that long, but since the days before the Blue Valley and Nemaha Valley Leagues combined, for over 40 years, KNDY has been your source for scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long. The game and technology may have changed, but our coverage remains the same. KNDY, your area sports leader, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Hanover Lady Wildcats claim the 1A Division II state championship with a 50-35 win over the Lebo Wolves. Second straight year, Hanover has defeated Lebo in the basketball championship. History between these two squads as they met 3 times on the volleyball championship, 4-2 as well in the fall. But it is the Wildcats getting the upper hand in this one. Have a good game going on over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Frankfort ahead of Little River 41-37 in the final 2 minutes left. If you want to swing on over, catch the end of that one, we're going to take one more timeout. Coming back here as we get wrapped up, we'll bring you final scores, final stat lines as we wait for the official sheet here. But again, Hanover Lady Wildcats victorious 50-35 for their fourth girls championship in school history. Again, if you're looking for some more basketball, swing on over. AM 1570, FM 94.1. The Frankfort Lady Wildcats look to claim their first title since 1981. We'll be right back here after this break.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
It's your land. You know what you need to run your farm operation. And it's a lot more than just seed and soil, livestock, and farm machinery. That's why we're here to design a plan that fits your farm, your family, and your life. We're local and we're here to help you grow. Stop by and let's talk. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Tears and hugs for the Hanover Lady Wildcats as they claim the 2024 1A Division II state championship. Head coach Chris Bikeman and longtime coach Kim Losey handing out those awards to the well-deserved girls. The senior class goes out as back-to-back champions in their career. They started off their careers 13-7. It was the first time in 4 years that Bikeman missed the state playoffs, but the seniors learned from that experience, have now come back not only an undefeated season to their midst last year, but now back-to-back state titles in their career. Head coach Chris Bikeman gets his medal and a hug from Kim Losey. And, of course, it was a sweep, too, as well for the TVL as the Frankfort girls also claimed the 1A Division I championship 47-41. As it was all Wildcats here today on KNDY. Frankfort wins the 1A Division I girls. Hanover wins the 1A Division II girls game. This game, it was 50-35. Finally got stat sheets for you, so we'll bring you that update. It was 20-5 at the end of the first quarter. Anna Juneman had 16 points to lead the way for the Wildcats, but they slowed down in the middle two. Lebo outscored them 13-7 in the second, 14-5 in the third, but Hanover had another strong showing in the fourth quarter. Outscored Lebo 18-3 as Hanover went 4 for 4 from the free throw line late to seal this win. Starting with Lebo stats, they were led by Sage Hadley with 17 points. She had all of those in the first three quarters as she fouled out with 5 minutes left to go in the game. Audrey P. also pitched in 15 points as the two leading scorers for Lebo the entire season. Led the way once again. Catherine Ott had 3, but that was it for Lebo. 3 players scored in this one. Lebo shot at 34% from the floor, only 15% from 3, versus Hanover. They shot at 58% from the floor, 45%, 5 from 11 from behind the three-point line. Looking at Hanover stats, they were led by Anna Juneman. If we give out a player of the game, I'm tipping my cap to her. After having 24 points and 10 steals last night versus Northern Valley, she comes back with another 24-point performance, 3 steals, and 6 rebounds, along with 2 assists to lead the Hanover Lady Wildcats to their second straight 1A Division II title. 8 points also for Tessa Losey, 7 points for Drew Bruna, 5 points for Caitlin Cliff, 3 points for Gracie Bruna, 2 for Kaden Shoddy, and 1 for Hannah Zarbanicki. Hanover dominated the game inside 24-12 in terms of points in the paint, and they ran just as they did all season. Outscored Lebo on the fast break points 6-0. Those were all in the first quarter thanks to those 3 steals by Juneman. Again, Wildcats win 50-35. We'll be back to recap this season, look on to next season as these Wildcats back-to-back 1A Division II champions for the second time in school history.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Every driver is different. So is every car insurance policy. At Blue Valley Insurance, we get it. That's why we offer an array of options, from affordable coverage options to extra services and money-saving discounts. We're here to help you build the best car insurance policy for your needs. What's more, the right car insurance coverage can help protect you and your loved ones in the event of a car accident, theft, or other covered loss. See us at Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Owens Originals Floral has creative solutions for all your floral needs. Let Carol and her artistic team design and deliver a floral masterpiece for you. At Owens Originals, they keep a large selection of fresh flowers available, as if they're handpicked just for you. Owens Originals Floral on the square in downtown Washington, 325-2026 for all of life's celebrations.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
At Dewis Automotive Center in Hanover, they're not just a service provider, they're your friends and neighbors in the community. They take pride in their expertise and commitment to your vehicle's well-being. From brakes to batteries, filters, fluids, and routine maintenance to complex repairs, they've got you covered. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Come to Dewis for the quality auto service and repair your vehicle deserves.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Max Blasky back with you here from Barton Community College for one last time as Hanover Lady Wildcats defeat Lebo 50-35 to claim back-to-back 1A Division II state champions, their fourth in school history and the second time they have went back-to-back. They went back-to-back in 17 and 18. Head coach Chris Mikeman's first and second year gets a title in his seventh and eighth too as well. The senior class that started their year out 13-7 in their freshman year followed that up with a third-place finish at state last year. A team of destiny, undefeated, of course, led by four seniors, Macy Hawley, Eliason, Keegan Atkins, and Taven Stahlbaumer. But this senior class of Caitlin Clipp, Tessa Losi, Cadence Shoddy, and Shaylee Shoddy, too, as well, not to be forgotten, have fought through adversity their entire career and now can go out on top as a state champion. Also, congratulations to the Frankfort Lady Wildcats as they defeated Little River, undefeated Little River, who defeated Hanover earlier on in the season by 6. Frankfort wins their first state title since 1981 with a 47-41 victory over Little River. It is head coach Brian Eppert's first title as the girls coach there at Frankfort. Elsewhere around the state today, the Axtell boys finished off a very impressive run for a, Class 1A Division II there as they defeated Dayton 80-72 to place third here at Great Bend. Elsewhere, the Lady Mustangs finished fourth in Class 2A with a loss to St. Mary's 58-47. And the Centralia Lady Panthers are your third place finisher in Class 1A Division II with a 58-52 win. So Class 1A Division II had a strong showing. Frankfort first, Centralia third, Hanover finishes first here. Axtell boys finished third, Valley Heights girls finished fourth. It's been an exciting year for the TVL and one that will continue on into next season. Of course, our congratulations and flowers to this senior class of Hanover. To be expected, though, expectations will be high going into next year as they will be led by Anna Juneman, the do-it-all junior. Gets out that defensively, can score it with the best of anyone in the league. She will try and lead the Wildcats back to their third straight state title, their fifth in school history next year when the winter rolls around. Again, you can find every broadcast from this basketball season as well as football and volleyball at kndyradio.com. Underneath the podcast tab, they are downloadable or listenable whenever you may like. If you want to go back and listen to any of these broadcasts throughout the year, we certainly encourage that and certainly appreciate you, the listeners, that make this job oh so possible for us. A big thank you, too, to our sponsors here this evening, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Hanover Electric, Midwest Products, Goog's Bar and Grill, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, Hanover Hospital, Bruna Implement, Citizen State Banks, B&W Electric, Main Street Market of Hanover, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Ricky's Cafe, Hanover Housing Authority, Owens Original Floral in Washington, Duas Automotive, along with Blue Valley Technologies, Kramer Oil Company, Battle Creek Outdoors of Randolph, Blue Valley Trailers, Highland Community College, J.D. Construction, Landall Company, and Kinsley Mortuary of Marysville. Hanover Lady Wildcats claim their fourth title in school history with a 50-35 win over Lebo here in Great Bend at the College of Barton Community College. Again, for Max Blasky this year, for KNDY Sports, it has been an absolute joy to be able to bring you high school sports throughout the football and basketball season. Look forward to being back next fall when that time rolls around. But for now, signing off for the last time in 2023-24, this has been Max Blasky for KNDY Radio. Thank you all for tuning in and listening in. A big thanks again to Bruce Dierking, Allison Dierking, and Jeff Wirtz that kept us in line at the TVL Spotlight all year long. Signing off from Great Bend, Kansas. Thank you for tuning in. Everyone drive home safe, and we will see you when football season rolls around next fall.
KNDY.